break my family up.
One of the franchise's most stable couples is reportedly officially divorced, according to rumors circulating around Atlanta's love and hip-hop streets. Mendeecees Harris and Yandy Smith are divorcing, and the explanation is as convoluted as it can get. Production-related sources say the drama began when Jessica arrived at Yandy's residence crying and disclosed that for months, Robin had been having an affair with Mendeecees in secret. The 22-year-old Robin allegedly told Jessica everything after being discovered in possession of dubious text messages and hotel receipts. Jessica was so upset that she approached Yandy right away, feeling ashamed and heartbroken.
This is all me. And the reason why I did this is because when I said that is
down on a woman who literally is already choking herself to death.
Rumor has it that Yandy was taken by surprise. Robin had attended their family's dinners at their house. She was rendered speechless by learning that Mendeecees was moving covertly with a young lady she trusted, let alone her friend's niece.
So Yandy's like, it's kind of loser.
There was too much betrayal to overlook. According to insiders, Mendeecees didn't refute it after being immediately confronted. The harm had already been done when he supposedly acknowledged the affair and called it an error.
I have the message. It looked like
She grabbed me. No, she grabbed me. Was like, yo,
I hit her up.
she grabbed me. She was like, yo, you still married? You still married? She was still married.
You told her that it was complicated.
Yeah.
Never say it
Hold
ain't
on.
complicated, because it ain't complicated. It's perfect. Don't ever do that again. I don't give a what she do or what you do. She stand by you, you stand by her.
That evening, Yandy apparently decided to dissolve the marriage. Lawyers were referred to as papers. She won't turn around. Fans and cast members in Atlanta are shocked by the incident as the rumors have taken over the city.
world keep looking for a reason to break my family up. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Some claim to have noticed the red flags. Some are surprised that Menace would end his marriage for a young, family-close person. Robin no longer posts anything on social media. It is said that Jessica is embarrassed and has temporarily halted filming. In the meantime, Yandy is concentrating on her children and finding her serenity. Mendeecees has not made a public remark, but he has hinted that he is working to improve the streets while behind the scenes. I have already called it the Yandy, and have faith that it will be a memorable moment when the love and hip-hop cameras pick it up next season. The evening was supposed to be calm in Atlanta. Yandy was halfway through answering emails after putting the kids to bed when a tap on the door broke the candle she had placed in the living room. She opened it to find Jessica's face puffy from crying, but it was too late for casual visits. Shaking hands and smudged makeup, concern grew when Jessica fell onto the closest chair, gasping as if she was having trouble breathing, and Yandy brought her inside without having to ask anything. Jessica was broken, and she wasn't just crying. She slung a high-end sweatshirt over one shoulder. She trembled all over after dropping her purse at her feet. In front of her, Yandy hunkered down, waiting for news that no one likes to hear. I didn't know where another place to go. The weight of what she had come to admit caused Jessica's voice to tremble as she spoke. With a nod, Yandy encouraged her to talk. Jessica gave her a look but then quickly turned aside in embarrassment. "It's Robin," she whispered. "It's my niece." Confused, Yandy blinked. A few times she had encountered Robin. Lovely girl, but a little too young to be drinking. She often follows industry mixers and photo shoots in an attempt to establish herself in cutthroat entertainment in Atlanta. Jessica grabbed her mouth as though she was trying to stop the words from escaping her lips when Robin Yandy asked. But it was too late to turn back now. Her heart was already racing. She has a married older partner. Again, her voice broke. "I'm Mendeecees." The silence descended like a veil, and Yandy just stared at Jessica while the words slowly made their way into her head, one after the other, each one more agonizing than the last. Lastly, Jessica continued to sob as she described how she had discovered that Robin had been acting strangely, returning home at strange hours, being secretive, and dressing as though she was going on the red carpet when, in reality, she was just meeting friends. Jessica first didn't give it much thought. It was untidy, she believed her niece was seeing a promoter or a rapper. Jessica mistakenly took Robin's phone 2 days ago, believing it to be hers, but it had one unlocked screen. And after 2 texts, everything changed in her life. It was painfully clear from the contact photo and the texts that the name on the screen was not Mendeecees. One message said, "It's too risky to be seen with you like that." Another time, "Tonight. Same spot, no talking after." As she read through more images, voicemails, and deleted calls stored in her private folder, Jessica eventually found one. Robin's fuzzy mirror selfie in a hotel bathroom with a unique tattoo in the background, the same tattoo Jessica had noticed on Mendeecees' shoulder in an old Instagram picture, left Yandy sitting back on the couch in disbelief. All that was visible on her face was the glimmer of a collapse in her eyes. "I swear, I didn't know I would never let this happen if I had even suspected it." Jessica reached for her hand and started crying again, apologizing repeatedly. Yandy got up and moved. To the window, Jessica was facing away from her. Although quiet, her voice was firm. "I recall several months of Jessica wiping her face for a long time. Only when I caught her did she tell me." She claimed that after learning that he was married, she continued on even though she initially didn't know. Yandy was silent for a while, and the painful quiet was dense. Afterward, she muttered, "I invited that girl into my home." Nodding, Jessica A. saddened Yandy turned slowly around, and I apologized. "Your niece is the one for whom you will never need to apologize. I wasn't betrayed." For an additional 30 minutes, Jessica remained seated in silence as Yandy took it all in. When Yandy eventually left, she remained in the hallway and stared at the closed door without crying or becoming angry. Memories started flashing back in vivid detail in her head, including Robin's courteous smile at the dinner table. Mendeecees skimming over in the kitchen without giving it much thought. The burden of treachery was too great to bear. When Mendeecees returned home later that evening, he entered like he always did, put his keys down, and greeted Yandy. But she didn't return the greeting. Standing in the center of the living room, her arms folded across her face, she was unreadable. He inquired about her condition. She only had one question for him. "Did you sleep with Robin?" Suddenly, the air changed. His features twitched. His hands stopped moving. He took a while to reply. That was the only response she required. None of Yandy's yells. She simply stared at him and stated, "You brought her into my life. You stood in my face every day and lied, without throwing anything. You don't respect me or our family, and for what little attention from someone half your age?" He attempted to clarify that it wasn't serious and that it was an error, but it became worse with each word. Sources said Yandy didn't say anything else. All she did was turn away, enter their bedroom, and start packing a bag. By 9 a.m. the following day, her attorney was on the phone. By lunchtime, papers were drafted. In a matter of days, Atlanta's streets were bustling. Rumors quickly spread within the hip-hop and romance communities. A few cast members claimed to have seen Robin acting. One said she spent too much time talking to them in a corner at a private party 2 weeks prior, while another swore she saw them drive away in the same car once. But she didn't give it much thought at the time. Not everyone was astonished by the announcement, according to production insiders, but men's frailty has always existed. This is how he pays back Yandy, according to an unidentified source who supported him through everything. Jessica, however, is said to have become silent. Disgraced and refraining from filming, Robin has deleted her social media accounts. Additionally, Yandy has been spotted in the city, appearing composed, serene, and intent on her kids. The rumors continued to swirl, but one thing was certain. Fans already knew that this scandal would blow everything up when the new season premiered, and the marriage was finished.